so it's Tuesday, it's currently half term, and we've just not long got back from soft play. Like, half term's a bit of a weird one for us because both myself and my partner are obviously self-employed, so it is difficult for us to take like big chunks of time off. But doing what I do, to be fair, I'm in quite a good position because I can be a bit flexible, so I try to get as much work kind of batched, set up in advance. Yesterday I pretty much worked the whole day, but I've got so much done and it's really freed up a lot of the time that I'm going to need, that I would have spent working for the rest of this week, if that makes sense. So I'll still have to work obviously, but it's just put the pressure off of me. So went off play this morning, back, the guys actually come in to replace these Larder doors. So I thought actually this would be a good time now for me to get everything out of that cupboard onto the table, because obviously he's going to need that Larder cupboard free in order to place the doors. But then I ordered something very, very exciting. One second, let me show you. So when I got my lights from my Shein order, I also got a couple of household things as well. And in this box, I have these. So these are spice glasses, but I didn't just want plastic ones, I wanted them to be glass. And these are glass. They've got these lovely bamboo lids. And then also, for continue as, can't get the word I'm trying to say, because I wanted them to look nice, they also come, like, well, no, actually no, this came separately. So you can pick either round ones or square ones, but these are all pre-printed labels. So you've got, I actually don't know how to, well, okay, let's say the ones that I'll know. Allspice, Mexican seasoning, anise, arrowroot, basil, bay leaves, barbecue, Cajun, everything. Like I think there's about 100 of these labels. So I'm gonna go through all of them and organise my spice drawer. I'm so excited to do this, honestly. Like I don't know why, it's the little thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to start by literally emptying all this out, then I'll organise my spice jars, and then also, do you remember I've got those sage green tub things, so I can have a good organised, clear out a few things, and actually that'll be another job off my list. What we also need to do, because time is ticking now, and obviously we're getting closer and closer to the kitchen fit date, so I actually need to go pop and get some storage boxes and start getting everything out of these kitchen cupboards and then onto the table in big storage boxes, or maybe, I don't know, put them in the garage for the meantime, and just keep the basics, like 4 plates, 4 like minimal, just keep minimal, because everything else needs to be cleared out of here, and I feel like it's going to creep up. Also, another thing that we have realised, let me show you actually. So basically, before we had the idea to knock through the wall, we actually decorated this bathroom. Let's put the light on. So we decorated this bathroom, as you can see. Wait, let me move back. We decorated the bathroom. So obviously it's been stripped bare now, but we've done this lovely panelling. I had the wonderful idea to literally take the paint up to the ceiling. But now we've realised we need to get all this back white, because we can't have a kitchen with a half black ceiling. There we go. That's where obviously we had to cut out to see if the wall was load bearing or not. So yeah, I'm like, look, that's gonna probably, has anyone done that? Anyone tried to take like a coloured ceiling back to a white ceiling, or a wall back to white? I don't know how long that's going to take or how much, but we need to start really getting on the case now, because we need to allow it to dry. My husband's being really laid back and chill, and I'm like, we need to get going, mate. Like, this time's going to come round and you seem very chill, and we've got so much prep. Like, there's a lot of prep to do for this work to even take place in the first place. So let's get cracking and let's get organising and pull this pantry out. Okay, so we've got everything out on the table. So many flipping condiments and herbs, and so many condiments actually, because I keep a lot of condiments in the fridge, but so many herbs and so many spices. So it'll be actually give me a really good opportunity to go through all this, because I'm pretty sure there's some things that we don't use or might have gone out of date. So I'm gonna have a big clear out. But first, I'm just wanting to go through the actual cupboard itself and just make sure it's clean. It's really that bottom base bit that I'm trying to make sure it's nice and clean. nice and clean. All the baskets have all been wiped over and cleaned. I've also adjusted the height a little bit. I don't know why. It didn't occur to me that I could take these out and rearrange them. Like I've had this for like 4 years, and this one here was so high I couldn't actually see what was in the top. It was a bit of a struggle to kind of get up there. So I have rearranged it all, and it's all nice and clean. Next job is to go through all of this lot and go through what I want to keep, what I want to bin, what's out of date. And hopefully this shouldn't take me as long as I thought it was going to. I feel like the most time consuming thing, and yes, I already do own spice jars, ooh, is literally going to be doing the spice jars. But it'll be worth it. And then I'll give these to like my mum or my sisters or someone who needs them. But yeah, let's get cracking. Right, okay, so first of all, these, I'm going to keep these because I'm not going to transfer these into smaller spice jars just because they're herbs and I go through a lot of herbs. So, okay, I feel like the first thing I want to do is figure them out. Actually, I need to take the labels off of these. Figure out, these are obviously the tubs that I bought to keep in here, how they're going to go. I could only get 4 of these small ones, 1 of the big ones at the bottom, which will be for like all like the olive oils and things like that. So maybe I'll start by doing that bit first. I feel like this angle setup is not great. There we go. So first I'm going to cut off the labels off of these. This one will be obviously perfect. Okay. And then I think you can only probably fit one. Oh, actually, look at that. You can fit 2 in at a time. What I might do then is I might alternate it and do 2 and 2. And then I've got my white boxes that I had got already. Let me just see if these will actually fit. 2 and 2. Let's see if they fit. 2. Oh. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That is going to be the layout. 1 big one, 2, 2, 2, alternating. Or I mean, I could do like 1 green, 1 white. No, let's stick to 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's give these a rinse because look. That's a bit grim in there, so I'm going to give these a rinse out and give them a nice clean. How pretty does that look? It actually coordinates nicely, but it's the little things. So that's done. Next job. What I'm going to do next is, now I've got them in, now I'm going to go through, bin the stuff that I don't want, keep the stuff that I do, and then we'll sort about putting it away back in the cupboard. So I've put all my bottom, these are more like bottles of like oils and Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, that sort of thing. I think what I'm going to do next is put all the tea bags. I'm going to keep the tea bags up here, so get them away. I'm really putting off doing the spices. Why do we procrastinate over the jobs that we think are going to take the longest? The spices are definitely going to take the longest just because there's so many of them. Look, there's so many of them. But let's get the tea bags in there. Note to self, do not buy any more herbal tea bags because we do not need them. Use the ones that you have. I've got all of my tea bags in here. And then I've got actual tea. I've got this is lovely. This is the Taste the Difference tiramisu flavoured drinking chocolate. I've also used their regular hot chocolate as well. The ingredients is literally cocoa, sugar, and obviously this one, it's got the tiramisu flavour in because it's like having a nice mocha. I don't actually drink regular tea, so I've had this box. Oh my god, it's out of date. I've just realised 2024. Oopsie. I mean, does tea go out of date? Does it really? No one drinks it. Next level, These are the bigger herb spice box here, so I'm not going to take them out. I've got thyme, mixed herbs, basil, oregano, and then these are big bags, like big bags of bay leaves. I've got a big bag of rosemary. I'm obsessed with rosemary. A big bag of garam masala, a big bag of cumin, big bag of sea salt, big bag of turmeric, and then I've just put my little salt and pepper pots here. So we're getting somewhere. So it's very animated in the living room. They've got what have they got going on? Mario. So yeah, very active. So we've got we've got 3. So then that leaves 2 more to do. So in this one, I've got some stock cubes. I've got my tomato puree. I've got baking powder. I've got yeast, and I've got vanilla extract. We found all of these when we picked up. I think we picked these up when we went to France. They're like espresso shots that Luke's now going to keep in the van. All he's got to do is add hot water for a little shot. And yeah, he's like, I didn't even know they were in there. Anyway, so this is another one done. So I'm going to put this in here. And then that gives me this, and this for my spices. So I'm going to stop procrastinating and get on with those. And actually, I'm nearly done, guys. I always put things off thinking it's going to take ages. And actually, if you just crack on with it, it's another job ticked off the list. Right, okay, so I'm just going to give all of these a good soak in some hot water. So we have to get all these out. I've just realised these seasonings have these weird, like, plasticky lids. I'll show you actually. Let me just get these out. Them off. Look, they have these. Like, I will probably take these off and leave them off because I don't find them that helpful. I like to just go in with, I'm generous with my seasonings. So I think I'm just going to remove these completely and just, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. No, I'm going to, because it does annoy me. Sometimes I end up unscrewing them and just measuring it out by hand. Rather than just have these tiny little bits that come out a little bit. So I'm going to get all the lids off, get all these in to soak as well, and then I'm going to start dinner because time is ticking on. It's only 5 o'clock and we're going to be starving. And then hopefully by this time they'll be dry and then I can start filling them up. So that's all the jars washed, and I've just left them upside down on this tea towel to dry out. Gone for American style pancakes today. It's just for me and Theo. Liv's staying around her friend's house. Luke's gone golf. Theo's gone for chocolate chip with maple syrup and some lemon. I've gone for blueberry, maple syrup and lemon. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer American style pancakes or the regular thin ones? And what's your favourite topping? I almost forgot that Pancake Day was literally today. It seems to crept up on us, and I didn't see as much advertising in places like Home Bargains and like when I've been out and about. Normally they've got like loads of accessories to relation to Pancake Day, but I didn't see any of that. So yeah, let me know. Do you even like pancakes? I mean, to be fair, we don't need an excuse to eat pancakes. We like making pancakes at the weekends. Yeah, lovely, delicious. Let me know your favourite topping. So these are all washed and dried. I've got my labels out. So these are actually quite good because they are all alphabetically ordered, and these are from Shein again. So you've got like literally probably every single one that you can think of. Then at the bottom, they've got blank ones with spice. And then they've got ones with a blend. And then they've got ones with just all natural. I think there's, yeah. So you can, and they've got a pen. So you can basically fill in any extras that might not be covered on here. So yeah, I thought that was quite good. This is going to make me so happy. I know. So I'm going to crack on. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm quite extra when it comes to things like this. But if it makes me happy, then why the hell not? I could be doing a lot worse in the world than filling up my spice jars. So I'm going to crack on with these, and yeah, let's see how they turn out. Okay, so they are done and they look so nice. I only literally, there was probably an actual like written label for the majority. I had to like here, like seasonal. There wasn't one for seasonal. I don't know why. Seasonal is just a common seasoning. They didn't have that. They didn't have like a peri, so I wrote that out. But they had the majority of the ones that I wanted, which was great. But considering I've got quite a few here. I think I ordered like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I think like 26, right? It's not enough. I probably realistically need about another 7. Tell me you've got a herb and spice problem without telling me you've got a herb and spice problem. I just love my seasonings, okay? So anyway, these are done. I'm now going to organise them back into the pantry, but I just wanted to show you. Quite satisfying actually, and with my my funnel, it didn't really take that long at all, and they look lovely. Don't they look pretty? They look so pretty. Although I was actually thinking now, to be consistent, I really want to get some new jars for these. They'll do for now, but anyway, I've got like these are the ones that are spare, so let's get them in there. Fingers crossed that they all fit. You know what I've realised? I'm stacking these in here. And I'm going to have to do like this. I mean, my plan of action for now is to put the ones I most commonly use in here. But I'm thinking, I've seen, do you know those pull-out drawers and they're all like, they put something in a drawer so you can lay the spices all face up. I think that's going to work better for me. And actually that probably could go in the island. Because the island, have I got a 2 drawer or 3 drawer? Either 2 or 3, but yeah, I feel like maybe I could sacrifice one of the drawers to put all my spices in so they're all nicely laid out so I can actually see, and it'll make my life a whole lot easier. What do you think? Have you got anything like that? Do you think it's a good use of a drawer, or do you think it's just better to put them here and then just lift them up? I don't know. Let me know what you think. And there we go. It is all organised. So we've got, let's start at the top actually. We've got tea bags at the top. We have the bigger spices in this second one down, third one down, spices, puree, stock cubes, some baking stuff, spices, and then at the bottom we have got all of like the oils, Worcestershire sauce, coconut oil, etc. How much nicer and neatly organised does that look? Oh, I've been really putting off this job. I just thought it was going to be, a really big one. But actually, it's never that bad as we think it's going to be. It's like the cupboard under the stairs. I thought that was going to be horrific, but it wasn't too bad. So that's another job ticked off. Tomorrow, I might actually start I'm going to go and try and get some storage boxes, like big plastic storage boxes, and start tackling these cupboards and just getting everything out onto the table. I think it is. I mean, yeah, it's going to have to be done. I can't really put it off much longer. Also, I still need to find some wallpaper for the bathroom. So that's on my list of things to do next. Oh, and I also I made a decision about the handles for the kitchen. Let me show you. So I'd obviously chosen my drawer handles, which are, let's close this. I'm still leaving the plastic on it, which are these ones, okay? So obviously this is the current ones. These are what they're going to be replaced with. Like this antique brushed gold. But I wanted something different, ideally, for the drawers. And I've been hunting, guys. I've been hunting high and low. Could I find any that I like? No. Found these ones on Amazon. And actually, let me just close my dishwasher and I'll show you. They do complement each other quite well. Actually, upside down, there we go. They complement each other quite well, but I was like, when they came, I was like, oh, smaller than I thought that was going to be. And I just thought, as a single drawer pull, that's going to get lost in my drawers, because my drawers are quite a decent size. But when the guy came to install the new Larder doors today, I was like, can you do 2? And actually, when I put 2, like one here and one here, it looks all right, and I'm quite happy with it. So it'll be like literally here and here. So I've got them here. I've got 10 in here. I'm going to have to order another. I only literally need another 2. So I need 12 in total because I've obviously got 2 sets of 3 drawers. But then, yeah, that will work well. I've ordered my sink, my tap, my waste as well, which is pretty, well, it's a good thing really that I have, because look, where I emptied the turmeric, can you see it's all stained? Oh, don't watch my stainless steel sink. But yeah, we're things are moving, we're getting there. It's only like a week, what is it, about 16 days or something like that until the work finally starts. So yay, I'm excited. Another job ticked off the list. But yeah, I'm going to start getting ready for bed now. I'm absolutely knackered, and hopefully crack on with getting these cupboards empty tomorrow. So it's the next day, and this is the laundry cabinet that I found on Shein. So let's make a start on putting that up. We've got our drill, haven't we, Theo?
Yeah. Ha!
And then also you've got the separate handles, because I don't like the handles they came with.
I want to go with the other way.
Okay.
Get it.
Okay, so the key, I feel like I'm a little bit of a pro at putting up flat pack furniture. Little fact about me is I used to work at B&Q when I was studying at college, and I find this actually very therapeutic. Now, the reason that a lot of people go wrong, get frustrated, because I don't read the instructions, i.e. my husband, but I feel like I just like to get everything laid out, follow the instructions, and you can't really go wrong. This brand actually, I can't actually pronounce that. Fasagil? I have no idea what that says. Their flat pack furniture is so well put together. I've actually used their flat pack furniture a few times, like in my bathroom, and it's so well made. Everything lines up perfectly. So hopefully this will just be the same. So we want to find A and C, and A and C.
A, B,
and luckily
C.
for me, they actually
label
everything really clearly. So this one is, so she says they label everything really clearly. This is the C. Let's line that up. So this one's going to go with the line down the centre here, and then that means this one must be A. Which
it's a huge line.
It is A. Big darling, because this is where this one needs to go. This one needs to go here. So line here, line here. Then we're going to find these mechanisms here, which are number 13. Yeah, can you go and get me the scissors, please, darling?
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is number 13. So let's unscrew this here. And it... Okay, so that goes in there, and then the second screw and the screw. So let's have a look.
This bit sharp and this bit is corner.
I know. So
where's
it's
that
not,
corner gone?
we've got 2 holes here on the picture, 2 holes here on the picture,
A long
2 holes here. So these ones are going to go here,
yeah.
in there, and then this one here is the exact opposite, and they are going to go this end here.
Ted's looking at what we are doing.
Okay, so then we can clearly see the screw holes, and then we need pack 4. So the screws are in pack 4. Where are you? Where are you?
Pack 4.
Pack 4. That's pack 3.
If I was pack 4,
Here's
where
pack
would
4.
I be?
Here's pack 4.
I would be there.
And honestly, this is where one of these come in so handy. Honestly, I hated using my husband's drill because it's filthy dirty. It's always in the van, so I never could kind of like use it when I needed it. So I was like, babe, can you get me a drill? And he actually bought me a drill, I think for, I don't know what present it was for, but it was for like a, I don't know, a birthday or... And it's one of the best presents I've ever had because I use this all of the time. we are done, and I'm actually really impressed. So, disclaimer, I did obviously change the door handles to ones that were gold because it's going to match my theme for the bathroom. So we have some drawers, and we also have, look, our pull-out laundry basket. So I do kind of wish that the basket compartment bit was a little bit bigger to fit more laundry, but maybe it will encourage me to do laundry more often. Just get it clear before it like piles up. But what do you think? I'm actually pretty I'm pretty impressed. Don't mind the kitchen base unit. That's just going to be for my pull-out bin unit. Just sitting there. I've got nowhere else to put it, so there we go. But for, what did I pay for this? 60 odd quid. I don't think that's bad going. I've already got like a kind of idea to decorate the top there. But yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I really hope you enjoyed this week's vlog, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate the lovely comments that you have left. If you have enjoyed this week's vlog, maybe think about subscribing so you don't miss out on any of the content that I put out. But I will see you same time next week on Sunday. Bye. Have a lovely week.